not the leader of a cult. RabbitWithAxe.
Greetings, demons, and welcome to something that I don't think I've ever done before, which is just kind of look at cosmetics early. It's not really often that we get this many early, and this is, of course, through the Compete tab for the Fantastic Four Cup. Because we actually have access to look at all of the Fantastic Four cosmetics. These, of course, being for the new movie, the Marvel Studios movie, the MCU movie, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, for the top 250 players, they'll get the entire bundle for free. There are some rewards that anyone can get pretty easily. I will show those as well. But yeah, I just thought it was worth going through everything and just kind of discussing my thoughts. There's not going to be too much information here. I've tried to stay somewhat spoiler-free when it comes to the actual movie, and obviously I haven't seen it yet. I don't think it's out for a few more days. But yeah, so we have Johnny Storm. Unfortunately, you can't actually rotate them or anything, so we can't have a full view, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't let you. But yeah, we can still have a look a bit more casually. So yeah, first off, I just want to say, like, the blue and white, I'm not too fond of this style of Fantastic Four suit. This is alright, by any means. I prefer the darker blue. I also prefer when there's less white. That's just my personal preference, so I understand a lot of people have different opinions on that. The weird, like, almost like, sweater spacesuit look that the outfit has is kind of weird. But, overall, yeah, Johnny looks pretty good. Obviously, Human Torch. I'm not sure on the actor, and, honestly, I only know one of the actors, really, so I'm not really going to go over that too much. But from what I've seen and what I know, I think all three of them actually look pretty good in terms of accuracy and everything. Obviously, the Thing is a bit different, but like a minifigure for Johnny Storm, I'm pretty sure this is a match for the actual physical set, because there's obviously a Fantastic Four movie Lego set in real life. I believe the minifigures are all just matches for those, but, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't looked too closely at those minifigures either. We have the Flame On built-in emote, and presumably this will allow you to actually stay in the Flame On form, and I assume that's probably an edit style for Johnny, though we don't see it here. But yeah, kind of disappointing that he's a bit too saturated in color still. Like, I like when he becomes fully, like, fire, you know, he's fully orange. Something about this one, it's not as interesting as I think they could have made it, but, you know, the future could hold something that's a bit more comic accurate. That'd be pretty cool. Moving on, though, we have Ben Grimm, the Thing. Okay. And, yeah, once again, in terms of the outfit, with the Thing, I do prefer him when he doesn't have the shirt, and also has shorts rather than having full legs. Once again, I know it's just the style they're going for the movie. I'm sure things will change, in the future through, like, further movies and stuff like that, and when they get updated suits for the 616 and stuff, or wherever else they end up appearing. But, yeah, I don't know. There's something about this version of the Thing that I'm just not a huge fan of. It's definitely better than Fant 4 Stick, but the original two movies, so Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, to me have, like, the perfect version of the Thing. He's a bit small in those movies, but it's acceptable. I don't know, he looks spot on, and even to some extent the unreleased Fantastic Four from the 90s does have a bit of a better style suit as well, in my opinion. I just think the MCU version of the Thing just kind of looks a bit weird. I'm not a huge fan of it, but yeah, a lot of this is just criticizing the look in the film. Honestly, the translation to Fortnite is excellent. Once again, minifigure looks to be exactly the same or very, very similar to the actual one. Doesn't have the big fists. I know the actual physical Lego minifigure has the big fists in the rock texture color. But yeah, otherwise pretty cool. We have Reed Richards, played by Joel from The Last of Us, or Mando from The Mandalorian. Yeah, once again, very, very similar overall to Johnny. Nothing too special, nothing too stand out. Is the belt different? No, the belt's the same. Gauntlets are the same. Yeah, I mean, it's uniform. What do you expect? It's all going to be very similar. Yeah, not too bad. You can tell they have different physiques, though. I do quite like that they are, like, built differently. That's good attention to detail, I feel. No, they're not just the same, like, body with different heads, which I think something like this could have fallen victim to. Lego style. The face doesn't look that much like him. And no, it feels weird saying that this looks like Johnny, and obviously this looks another thing, but like saying that this doesn't look like Pascal, like doesn't look like Reed. I don't know, there's something about it that just isn't quite right. Also, oh, it is letting me rotate. Can I rotate the minifigures? I can. Can I rotate the... Okay, it's now letting me. There we go. There's the back of Johnny. There's a full 360 of Lego. We'll do the flame style as well. Yeah, I wish all of it looked like that. But you can see too much of the flesh tone on his face. Backside of the thing. Full rotation of the minifigure. Why wasn't it letting me do that before? Okay, never mind. Yeah. I'm pretty sure these actually do have the exact same Lego minifigure in terms of the outfit. I don't think there's any difference other than the hands and face. Which is fine. Which is fair. Oh, actually, Thing is different because he doesn't have the dual molded arms. Because he doesn't have the gloves. Which actually... Wait. Oh, no, he doesn't have the gloves. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I didn't even notice that. The Thing doesn't have gloves. It doesn't have gauntlets, whatever. Interesting. Okay. Then we have Susan Storm. The Invisible Woman. Okay. Yeah. I think the likenesses are all pretty good. I could see them using this for when they eventually do another Mando for the Mandalorian Grogu movie. Yeah. The likenesses are really good. Like, you can tell they've actually put a lot of thought and effort into getting them as accurate as possible to how they look in the movie. Very nice. Okay. Like a minifigure. Yeah, once again. Same thing. Literally the same torso as well. Doesn't even have the hip indent thing that some minifigures have printed on them. Yeah, not bad, not bad. We have the Fantastic Calculations. This one obviously for Mr. Fantastic. With the chalkboard from the trailer. You got a Fantastic Four mug as well there. Pretty cool. Okay. We got the Force Field Shatter. Interesting. Was it for Invisible Woman there? We've got It's Clobbering Time. It would be good if there was a voice line for that. Maybe there is going to be if you use it with the Thing. If you use it with Ben Grimm. I could see this being kind of useful for a few different characters though. You could use it for Hulk. We've got the Fantastic Four Spacecraft. Looks pretty good. I like the animation, the initial redeploy. Pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of the Fantastic Car with the 4 different sections. Okay. We have the Four Girder pickaxe for Thing. Okay. We've got Torch's Flame. Now, I just hope that that doesn't have the big Fantastic Four thing when you're using Johnny with it. I guess we'll find that out for sure. Can I actually... Yeah, I can swing this one. Metal sound effect, fair enough. We've got the Fantastic Fists. Once again, I hope that this is, like, meshed a bit better when you have it with Reed, but, yeah. Fair enough, punch sound effect. And it won't let me... It'll only let me swing. It won't let me check out the zoom in for some reason. No, it just swings it. Fair enough. We've got these Psionic Orbs once again. Hopefully the orbs just kind of appear at the end of the hands when you're using Sue. Because if not, these are kind of bad. Like, this is fine. The Four Girder, perfectly fine. But these three, because they're showing powers, I just hope they have, like, actual compatibility and reactivity with the skins. Because if not, it'd be kind of a shame. We've got the Fantastic Free Weight. Fair enough. Not the most interesting of back blings, but maybe it'll have some relevance to the actual film. Who knows? We've got Johnny's Fantastic Logo. Okay, just says Johnny Storm on it. We've got Sue's Fantastic Logo. Once again, just says Susan Storm. Oh, is it only those two that have that? That's weird. Why not have one for the Thing and one for Reed? That's kind of weird. Fantastic Four model spacecraft, same as the glider by the looks of it. Pretty nice. None of these back blings are great though, I'll be honest. Of all of them, like, the logos are kind of the most useful in terms of, like, for completing a look, but even then, like, they're nothing special. Kind of a shame, really. And then we have the It's Clobbering Time spray for 60 points. So up till now, everything's been top 250, but yeah, it's Clobbering Time. Let's see it. Very nice. And then we have the Flame On for 120, and that is, interesting enough, classic comic Johnny Storm turning into classic flaming torch. Yeah, interesting. So this one definitely implies we're going to get comic accurate versions eventually, maybe pen and ink. With this is obviously just more stuff relating to the movie version, but yeah, not too bad. So yeah, 60 points, 120 points. Just in case you are wondering, this is how the scoring works. Eliminations are 1 point each, and then you get different amounts of points based on your placement. And just to make it clear, this is not this doesn't add up. So if you got 20th and 19th, you don't get 6, you get 4. It's not like adding everything up. It's each one of these, you get that many for reaching that point, regardless of everything else. So if you get a win, you get 62. You don't get whatever all this would be added up, if that makes sense. But yeah, okay. There we go. That is a lot of stuff. Like, the top 250 people, like, congrats to them, because they are going to be getting a massive discount on the fact that they're getting all this for free. Because this is probably going to be, what, 5,000, 6,000 V-Bucks for the full bundle? That is crazy. And this is without seeing, like, the assumed edit styles, because we do have selectable styles for Johnny. We have selectable styles for Ben. The other two don't, unfortunately. But yeah, both Ben and Johnny have selectable styles, which is interesting enough in itself. And I think the backblingers do as well. Yeah, so the fantastic logos both have selectable styles. Don't know what that means. Don't know what we're actually going to be getting from that. But yeah, definitely going to be interesting seeing all this actually in the shop with full details and everything. But as is, pretty cool. I'm pretty interested in this one. I'm a huge Fantastic Four fan in general. I'm not as hyped as I probably should be for the new movie. Mostly because a lot of the casting was just not what I wanted. I had a very specific... I don't fan cast very often, but I did for Fantastic Four MCU edition. First Steps, I think it's actually called. But yeah, as is, I'm very happy with this. This is going to be fun. Obviously, I'm going to be playing the tournament to get the spray and the emoticon. And I don't know if I'm going to do a video on it yet. I've not done a absolute tournament bullshittery in a while. So I don't know if I'll do one for this one. But yeah, I'll be playing either in NA East or NA West. It really depends because I work at the time that the Europe Cup is. So to be fair, I could possibly do the Middle East Cup, which is what I normally do, to be fair, is do Middle East Cups, but I will be able to do NA East or NA West or NA Central, I suppose. So we'll see. But with that being said, that is it for my little video just discussing the Fantastic Four skins and the Fantastic Four Cup, I suppose, as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Look at the screen, you'll be fine. Culture's a disease, but worlds divide. I just wanna take